He promised himself this wouldn't happen. He promised he wouldn't fall for another person again. Crushes always end up in rejection and heartbreak. Yet, here he is, favorite snacks in hand, as he makes his way back to the dorms for a movie night with just the two of you. Of course, anyone else can join if they want, but you two originally planned this. He sighed as he opened the main door and walked into the common area, where you were setting up the scary movie and blankets. You turned to the door after hearing it open and smiled brightly. God, Sero could never get enough of your smile. Sero! You exclaimed happily. Come on, we're gonna watch the movie. You ushered him over the couch. You ushered him over to the couch and sat him down, taking the snacks out of his hands. You took the popcorn and quickly ran to the microwave, putting it in and starting it. You walked back to where Sero sat, facing away from the kitchen, and leaned on the back of the couch. What are we watching? He asked, looking at the TV which was set on some generic streaming service. You grabbed the remote and went to the search page, saying, Cujo! Not the scariest, but Cujo is super cute. Well, mainly before he went all rabid and stuff. Cujo? I've never seen it. Sero furrowed his brow at the movie presented before him. Why would someone make an horror movie about a rabid dog? I assume so. It's a movie we had back in America. It was my favorite growing up. It's based on a book by a famous American author, Stephen King. Do you know him? He looked at you and how excited you seemed to be and smiled a little. Your eyes were keyed up and you had a full smile on display. A slight blush rose to his cheeks and he had to make himself look away. God, it's so stupid. Crushes are so stupid. He shut his eyes tight and he tried to clear his mind. As you went back to the microwave to take the now popping popcorn out of it, you walked back over to the couch and plopped yourself down with the bowl of popcorn. You took a piece and popped it into your mouth before setting it down and bringing the blanket over yours and Sero's body, moving to get close to him. What are you doing? He asked, his body stiff and eyes wide. Getting comfortable? Do you want me to move? No! He said louder than he meant to. His face flushed and he reiterated, It's fine if you lay here. You smiled up at him, only making his face become pinker. Okay. You raised your arm to the table and got the bowl of popcorn and the remote. You then leaned back and pressed start on the movie. Throughout the whole movie, you felt Sero became more comfortable with you. He even joked with you when you were yelling at the king for being annoying when him and his mother were stuck in their car. You had never realized how much you loved his love. Near the end, you had run out of popcorn and both of your stomach hurt slightly from laughing so much. Of course, with all the dramatic stuff over, you were getting slightly bored and tired. You yawned and looked at Sero. At this point, you were leaning on his side with his arms around your shoulders. He looked back at you and you sat up a little, becoming fully face to face with him. His face yet again turned a shade of pink, and he was so grateful for the fact that it was exceptionally dark. You smiled at him. This was fun. The movie is barely over, he pointed out. Still, I like hanging out with you. He only blushed more at your words. You looked at him, examining his face, looking into his eyes, at his cheeks, his cute nose, then finally his lips. They were slightly chapped, but still looked so soft. You looked back into his eyes, which were also looking at your lips. Slowly, you leaned in, and so did he. Your lips barely brushed when you heard the door open. Both of you jumped back and looked at the front door to see Kirishima and Bakugo coming from training. Kirishima laughed before looking at the both of you, flustered and embarrassed. Thought you didn't notice. What you did notice, though, was the movies playing. What are you guys watching? Oh man, it's over. He mused. We were watching Kujo. You said, not wanting to look at him. Never seen it. Never seen it. He said simply before walking to the boys' side of the dorm with Bakugo. The silence in the room was almost deadly. You quickly stood up and turned off the TV and grabbed the empty popcorn bowl, rushing to the kitchen and setting it in the sink. You walked back to the couch where Sarah sat, still stunned from what happened. Sarah? You asked, looking down. He looked at you. Yeah, he whispered. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah? He could tell you wanted to say something else, but before he could say anything, you took the blanket laying on the couch and rushed to the girls' side of the dorm. He came to realization and stood up to follow you, yelling at "Wait!" as he did so. He reached his hands out and grabbed your arm. You stopped and looked at him silently. All of a sudden, he pulled you close and smashed his lips on yours. You put the hand that wasn't holding the blanket up his face, cupping his cheeks. He stepped closer to you and moved his hands down to your waist, his lips still moving against yours. His lips are intoxicating. You never want to stop, but unfortunately, you do to the lack of air. When you did pull apart, you both were panting and flushed profusely. Then, you heard a cheer behind you guys. You both turned and saw Bakugo and Kirishima again. Bakugo had his arms crossed and a scroll on his face, while Kirishima seems purely happy for you two. He clapped and said things along the line of, "Finally, dude!" and "That was so manly, Sero." Sero smiled sheepishly at you. You shook your head and put your head on his chest, basking in the moment while it lasted. Hey guys, thank you for watching this video. It really means a lot to me. You can drop comments if you have anything to say. I just wanted to remind you that I created a Discord server. I put the link on the description bar. You can join whenever you want, wherever you want. You can send me scripts if you want, or you can send me pretty much ideas of what future video you want to see, because I have to say that I feel like I do the same thing over and over. I would like new ideas. So if you have something if you are a writer, you can send me a script if you want me to do that. Or if you just have ideas, or if you just want to talk with us, you can join the Discord server. You are more than welcome. Just know that I never used Discord before that, so I'm a little bit bad. I'm like super bad with it. So please bear with me a little bit the time that I'm becoming more used to. It's been near a minute, a whole damn minute that I'm rambling. So if you stay until the end, thank you again. See you soon for another video.